Hey guys, Shadowz here. Welcome back to another Gears of War 4 video. Today we are going to be discussing the best way to get credits right now in Gears 4. Within the last few weeks of the announcement of Locust characters coming to the game, a lot of people are always asking me, whether that be in my YouTube comments, in my live streams, or on Twitter, what is the best way to earn credits right now so they can be ready for the day the Locust Packs finally arrive on the game. Now there are a few different ways to go about grinding credits on this game. However, without a doubt, right now in March 2017, the best way to get credits is definitely playing Horde mode. Since release, there have been a few different approaches to the best way to go about playing and completing Horde, as of course the fastest method is always going to be the best. So instead of me explaining it to you guys being a multiplayer guy, I would like to welcome B-Chaps from the Tapcom YouTube channel who, being a Horde veteran, is going to explain in depth the best way to complete a run of Horde mode so you can go about gaining as many credits as possible.
Hey everyone, what's up? So as you all know by now, we're looking for the fastest way to earn credits. Well, it turns out that the fastest way to earn credits is by playing Horde mode. Coincidentally, this is also the fastest way to level up, so you'll also be getting faster credits due to the 500 credits you get every 5 levels. So let's start with the why. Why is Horde the fastest way to earn credits? Well, for starters, we have the consecutive round bonus. This leads us to getting a very nice bonus in both XP and credits for completing waves without failing. Even without this bonus though, I still think that Horde would just naturally be a fast way to gain credits. But now, let's get down to the real question. How do you do these runs in order to be the most efficient? Well, speedruns obviously. There's been quite a few speedrun techniques on various maps, but I'm not going to talk about those here. Normally they get patched fairly quickly, so by the time this video goes out, it would be irrelevant. If interested though, just keep a lookout and you can always find groups that are willing to run them. So let's take a look at a regular run. First things first, I would highly advise playing private matches, not public. Public matches can be fine, but it's much harder to get a team that will stick through to the end. If you normally play solo, or you don't have a squad to play with, look at hitting up one of the hundreds of Xbox Live clubs dedicated to Horde mode. You'll always find people ready to play. What you're going to want to do is do a full 1 to 50 on Insane. Also, I do stress, don't worry about your skill levels. As long as you use your classes wisely and play wisely, even with a team full of level 1 players, you can succeed on Insane. Some groups might not want to run with you if you're a low level, but it's still possible. I've done plenty of Insane runs with all level 1 people. For beginner players, I would probably recommend Gridlock. It's a fairly simple map that can quite easily be completed in a reasonable time. For a list of other maps and their difficulty, be sure to check out our webpage where we list a bunch of overheads showing their difficulties and our suggested setups for the map. For a beginner run, make sure that you have 1 engineer, 1 scout, 2 heavies, and a soldier. The soldier's really only needed if he or she has the Hammer of Dawn card, so if they don't have it, just throw on another heavy or possibly a sniper. Remember, you can do this with any cards that you want, but for suggestions, just check out our channel or any of the hundreds of Horde videos on YouTube and you'll be sure to find some good suggestions. So what you're going to want to do is set up near spawn probably. On Gridlock, we normally choose this spawn over here. Start by building a few turrets as quickly as possible. For those who aren't aware yet, the turrets are one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal, especially for beginner groups, so you just want to get them really quickly. You're also going to want to look at building up a few fences. You don't need much, but a couple fences to keep enemies out of your base are always nice to have. Once you have your 4 to 5 turrets and your couple of fences, you're mainly set up in your endgame. A couple of other things that could help out are 1. Set up some decoys as shown here. This greatly helps with distracting some enemies and draws them closer to you a bit faster and overall allows for an easier run. The other tip is that once you start to build up some spare energy, Hammer of Dawn strikes are always nice to use. If you're using these strikes, I'd recommend waiting until waves that end in 9 or 0, or just saving them for the last few waves. The hammer strikes are fairly useful, but the main purpose we use them for is just to speed through the last few rounds. If your team's running a sniper instead of a soldier, the sniper strike's also an excellent choice. If you don't use either of these, just build some sentries. I mean, there's no bonus for the unused energy that you're going to be building up, so you might as well get a little bit of firepower out of it. And that's pretty much all there is to it. At first, a full 1 to 50 run might take you 2 to 3 hours to complete, but once you start to become more comfortable with things, your run should start to float around the 2-hour mark. In each of these runs, you're going to be getting approximately 2,800 credits just due to playing. You should also earn about 75,000 XP for playing, which on average is going to give you about 5 levels, equaling about 500 more credits. Lastly, due to the bounty that you're going to use, you're going to get another 500 to 1,000 credits per match. So what this all boils down to is that you can get 4 to 5,000 credits for every 2 hours of play, which is way faster than anything you're going to get in versus multiplayer. And to finish off this little segment, just a couple more plugs for you. On our channel or on our website, you're going to see plenty of Gears videos, but in particular, you're going to see a lot of Horde videos giving you advice on how to use each class, some strategy guides, and even some nice tips for squeezing out the most credits per run. Again, thanks to Shadowz for including us in this video, and I'll catch you guys later.
So there you have it, you heard from the Horde Master himself. Horde mode is the best way to get credits right now in Gears of War 4, just in time for those juicy Locust Packs, as I have a feeling they are going to be available very, very soon. I do want to give a huge shout out to B-Chaps and the Tapcom YouTube channel for helping me out on this video. You can find a link down below in the description to their channel, which includes a lot more Horde-based videos like this one, which I personally think are really great quality content and definitely worth checking out. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below. What is the total amount of credits everybody has right now? I'm currently sitting at nearly 20,000. Give the video a thumbs up and share if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you aren't already. Thanks for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.